Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the WWE Universe. And 20 years ago, something magical happened. Somebody with incredibly high IQ, a genius, did something revolutionary. That man was Mr. McMahon, and that show was Monday Night Raw. 20 years ago, this all started, and 20 years later, we got the 20th anniversary of Monday Night Raw, and it all started with Mr. McMahon coming into the ring. By the way, if you didn't know, this is a review of Monday Night Raw, the 20th anniversary that just happened this Monday. I hope you enjoy the rest of this review. It came out with Mr. McMahon, and the Big Show interrupts him. What an asshole. Big Show interrupts him. He wants his title back. He wants Alberto Del Rio to be stripped of the title. Congratulations, Alberto Del Rio, for winning the championship. And Alberto Del Rio comes out and he gets a big pop. He gets a big pop. It's unbelievable. I couldn't believe that those fans were actually behind him. And he did some good face work. He was with the crowd. He was funny. He was good. I'm enjoying Alberto Del Rio's face turn so far. I mean, it just started like a couple weeks ago, but I'm enjoying it. But yeah, we got announced that Alberto Del Rio will be facing Big Show for the World Heavyweight Championship on the Royal Rumble. And Big Show wins that. I'm gonna be very, 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 very upset. I swear to God. Next we had Wade Barrett versus Randy Orton, and I cannot believe my eyes when I saw Randy Orton lose to Wade Barrett clean. No, there was no DQ, no low blow, no holding the tights. Randy Orton went for the RKO. He missed. Wade Barrett hit him with the elbow, and it was over. I couldn't believe my eyes, and especially since they're trying to push him for the title somewhere down the line. It's supposed to be him, Randy Orton versus Sheamus at WrestleMania for the championship. So I don't know. I don't know where they're going with this. I read somewhere that this is all building up to him turning heel or something like that. But I mean, losing clean to Wade Barrett. That's pretty cool. Thank you, WWE, for giving me something to put my hopes on because I was really losing hope on Wade Barrett. We had a backstage segment with Eve, Booker T, and Teddy Long, and Booker T and Teddy told Eve if she gets counted out or DQ later on tonight, she will lose her title no matter what. Cool. We got a recorded segment of Daniel Bryan and Kane and Dr. Shelby and Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow in the back, and it was pretty funny actually. Damian Sandow and Cody Rhodes kept calling Dr. Shelby Dr. Phil, and then Dr. Shelby told Kane and Daniel Bryan to get him. For a second there, I thought Dr. Shelby was going to be a manager for Team Hell No, which was rumored a couple times when he was actually on the show weekly. But no, nothing happened with that. It was cool, whatever. We had Kane come out and he defeated Damian Sandow. It was a quick match. Daniel Bryan and Cody Rhodes were in the ringside, whatever. We had a Hall of Fame announced. Our first Hall of Fame inductee to the Hall of Fame for class of 2013 was announced. It's Mick Foley. It's Cactus Jack. It's Mankind. It's Dude Love. It's all four of them. No, I really don't know. I think it's only Mick Foley, but it'll be cool if he comes out, does his speech, leaves, comes back with another person. That'd be cool. That'd be funny. But before he could say anything, the Shield interrupted, and the Shield came down to beat the hell out of him. But Ryback's music played, and Mick Foley got the hell out of there before anything happened. And then Ryback versus the Shield. The Shield beat him down. Randy Orton came out. He beat on the Shield, then they got the upper advantage, then Sheamus came out again and did the same save. If you saw Raw last week, this was the exact same thing. Except Randy Orton didn't come out last this time. He came out second. Who cares? You already did it once. Why do it again? To me, I think they're going to do a 3-on-3 match at Royal Rumble, something like that. They need something for Sheamus, they need something for Randy Orton. And hopefully Randy Orton turns heel on Sheamus at the Royal Rumble on the team. And he walks away, he lets Sheamus lose, and then, they could start fighting from there on to the Elimination Chamber. And Sheamus will probably win the title at Elimination Chamber, and from there, they got a WrestleMania match. Boom! I just built a story all on my own. Cool. We had an in-ring segment with Ryback. Well, not segment, but interview. And Ryback said, "Feed me the Shield." Very cool. I like that chant. Feed me more, feed me the Shield, feed me Punk. You can add anything to the end. It don't make sense. We had Caitlyn versus Eve for the Divas Championship. or Women's no Divas Championship, and it was actually a good match. I can't believe it took Eve to say she's leaving WWE. It took Eve to quit WWE for her to put on an actually good match on Raw with Caitlyn. I can't believe that. Eve defeated Eve. I mean, Eve defeated. Caitlyn defeated Eve, and she is the new champion. And it was a good match. If you didn't watch it, watch it. It was actually a good match. Can't believe that. We had a backstage segment with Brodus Clay saying that Punk should keep his mouth shut. Why? Shut up, Brodus Clay. You got nothing for you. The fans don't even cheer for you anymore. Turn heel. Do something with yourself. Oh, gosh. Tell Punk to shut up. Nobody tells Punk to shut up. We had Punk versus Brodus Clay, and Punk defeated Clay, but it was too long for me. I felt that, CM Punk's the WWE champion. Brodus Clay is pretty much a nobody now. Why would he not squash him in like 3 seconds? It took like 4 or 5 minutes or something like that. 6 minutes until the match actually ended. It was pretty frustrating. After the match, CM Punk cut a semi-promo. I don't remember it, but whatever. We had a backstage segment with Mick Foley and The Rock and Vicky Guerrero. Mick Foley and The Rock were hugging and they were acting all cool. And Vicky came out and told him to shut up and whatever. And The Rock told Mick Foley to trust him. Mick Foley said, "You rock bottomed me last year." That was pretty really funny. Alright, we had 3MB versus Sheamus in Over the Top Rope Challenge. And 3MB won. You will never hear me say that ever again in my life. 3MB defeated Sheamus. Well, almost. Sheamus kicked both Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre, I think it was, or Heath Slater, out of the ring. And then Sheamus was fighting with Drew McIntyre on the rope, and Heath Slater pulled Sheamus down. Cool. After the match, Sheamus went into the ring and beat the hell out of all 3 of them. Cool. Backstage segment with John Cena, and he was talking some stuff, whatever. We had Miz TV on the 20th anniversary on Raw, the most watched segment of the night, apparently. I haven't checked that. I haven't fact checked that yet. But Ric Flair was his special guest, and it was pretty cool, but it was also pretty lame at sometimes. And it really got interesting when Antonio Cesaro came out, and he basically interrupted the whole thing. And I'm loving how WWE is putting these new guys, these new talents up with some great people. We had Damien Sandow coming out to DX. Damien Sandow and Cody Rhodes coming out to The Rock. And now Tony Cesaro coming out to the greatest, one of the greatest of all time, Ric Flair. That's insane. That's incredible. Ric Flair and The Miz beat the hell out of Tony Cesaro. And The Miz put the figure 4 on Tony Cesaro. And by the looks of it, it looks like The Miz is now going to be doing the figure 4 from here on out to get a cheap woo chant from the crowd and solidify his face turn or something like that. Something along those lines. We had Daniel Bryan defeat Cody Rhodes in like 30 seconds. I don't know why it was a clean sweep for Kane and Daniel Bryan over Rhodes Scholars. Maybe Rhodes. I'm pretty sure Rhodes Scholars are going to win at the Royal Rumble now. I think. Not sure, but it'll be cool to get the titles on them finally. And right now we got the little preview of Eve backstage ranting and crying and quitting. Bye, Eve. I'm crying. No, not really, but it was good for Eve. She's been here since 2007. She's been working her ass off since 2007, and she's been on the road and never took a break, really. So Eve worked hard, and she's gone now. Hopefully she'll be back pretty soon in a couple years. 3 to 4 years, or maybe she'll never come back, and next time we see her, she's going into the Hall of Fame. Backstage segment with AJ Lee and Big E Langston and Dolph Ziggler, and they're talking about weddings, and we saw Lita and AJ. No, not live. A video package. There was a whole bunch of video packages throughout the night, and it was pretty cool to see them. I forgot most of them, but it was nice to see them. We have Jim Ross coming out for commentary, and why the hell they took Michael Cole out? The commentary was JBL, Michael Cole, and Jerry Lawler, and they switched Michael Cole out for Jim Ross. Nothing against Jim Ross. People who like him, good for you. But I personally don't like him. I like Michael Cole a lot better. You can hate on me all you want, but I like Michael Cole better. If you were going to take anybody out, take Jerry Lawler out. We had Cena versus Dolph Ziggler in a great match in a steel cage. I don't know why Cena had to win again, like 3 times in a row. This is like 4th time he beat Ziggler. But I mean, it was a good match. Whatever. Big E Langston, I think, got a concussion for the way Dolph Ziggler hit him with the briefcase. Moving on, we got the Rock concert, the return of the Rock concert since last year, and he sung a song to Vicky, the hooker or stripper. That was a hilarious moment. I loved it. Rock concert is always funny every time he does it. But after the Rock concert, he calls out CM Punk, and CM Punk comes out, and they brawl. You see, this is not John Cena and The Rock. This is The Rock and CM Punk, and CM Punk and The Rock, they actually put their fist up. Unlike Cena and The Rock, they just talk the whole time. Here, we actually see fighting. Ah, man. It was a good end to Raw. Personal opinions. The 15-year anniversary, that was in 2008 or 2007, was 100 times better than this show. Just saying. If you didn't watch it, go watch it because it was 100 times better than this show. This show was okay. It wasn't the best show. Not a lot of people came. Where the hell was Austin and Shawn Michaels? I know they were somewhere in Los Angeles or Las Vegas or wherever the hell they were. But I mean, if it wasn't for the WWE, they wouldn't even be there. They would be washing floors as a janitor in a school or something. You gotta, I mean, you came from the WWE. Why the hell would you not be there for the 20th anniversary? It's messed up. But that was a good show. 15 year was way better. I'm looking forward to the 25th year, 30th year, whatever. Leave your comments down below what you thought about the show. Leave me a like if you enjoyed this video, and if you're new around here, subscribe. SmackDown spoilers coming soon. Bye.